is a DI based set, lots of data over here, and this is a tough set. Tough money, there's not too much given over here, right? And it also depends the manner in which you are answering the questions. So, in an election, several candidates contested for a constituency. In any constituency, the winning candidate was the one who polled highest votes. First runner up was second highest votes, second runner up was third highest votes, and so on. There were no ties in terms of the number of votes polled. ठीक है, fine, good. In any electoral system, a security deposit is the sum of money that a candidate is required to pay to the election commission before he or she is permitted to contest. So, this is a reality in our country as well. Only the defeated candidates, because this ensures that only proper candidates are applying. ऐसे ही आलतू फालतू में people don't end up coming up for election, confusion होता है उससे. Only the defeated candidates, the one who is not the winning candidate, who fails to secure more than 1/6 plus 1/6, जिसका भी fails to secure more than 1/6 means less than equal to 1/6. अगर आपके votes आए, you lose your security deposit. ठीक है? The following table provides some incomplete information about votes polled in 4 constituencies ABCD. कुछ information दिया हुआ है. The following additional facts are known. The first runner-up polled 10,000 more votes than the second runner-up in constituency A. Constituency A, first runner-up 95,000, second runner-up becomes 85,000 because 10,000 का gap है. ठीक है? उसके अलावा we don't know. Other than that, we don't know. Maybe we can create some more space here. ठीक है, it's fine. Chalo, this point is done. None of the candidates who contested in constituency C lost their security deposit. Constituency C के अंदर nobody lost their deposit means everybody has scored greater than 1/6. Everybody has scored greater than 1/6, and the difference in votes polled by any pair of candidates in this constituency was at least 10,000. कम से कम 10,000 का gap रखना पड़ेगा. So let's work on this little bit. You have a total of 6,30,000 votes. Everybody has scored more than 1/6. तो 1/6 करो इसको, you get 1,0,0,0,3. सबके इससे ज़्यादा हैं. ओ, समझ में आ रहा है? Everybody has scored more than 1/6 because nobody lost their security deposit. ठीक है? So that means that सबको मिला है how many people are there? There are 5 people. Okay, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There are 5 people. Each of them has received कैसे करें इसको? More than this value, यानी कि कम से कम 5 की जगह 6 करना पड़ेगा. Everybody has received more than 1,05,000 votes. So everybody has received at least 1,06,000 votes. सबके पास इतना है या इससे ज़्यादा है, ठीक है. देन इट सेज दैट डिफरेंस इन वोट्स पोल्ड बाय एनी पेयर ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स इन दिस कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी इज एटलीस्ट 10,000. यू हैव टू एंश्योर दैट the gap between any two people is at least 10,000 votes. So if I am talking about minimum votes in C, try to understand what is happening. I'm going to add all of these values while ensuring that there is a gap of at least 10,000 votes. 10,000, 20, 30, 40. 1,06,000 सबसे कम वाले पर्सन को, then 10,000 more, then another 10,000 more, so ये 20 हो जाएगा, another 10,000 more, ये 30 और ये 40 हो जाएगा. Let me just explain again what I've done. There are 6 people. Sorry, there are 5 people. Each of them will get at least 1/6 से ज़्यादा. सबको 1/6 से ज़्यादा मिला है, ठीक है. सबको 1,05,000 वोट से ज़्यादा मिला है. What is the minimum that each person got? 1,06,000 votes. अगर मिनिमम करना होगा सबको 1,06,000 votes दे देंगे. But it also says that difference in votes polled by any pair of candidates was at least 10,000. सब में कम से कम 10,000 का गैप था. So if I have to give absolute bare minimum votes to the 5 people in constituency C, I will give minimum here, then 10,000 ka gap, another plus 10,000, another plus 10,000, another plus 10,000, becomes the minimum number of votes, total votes in constituency C. तो इस सब को ऐड करो अब ज़रा. 1 2 3 4, ये आपका 5 lakhs आ गया. And then 40,000, 70,000, 90,000, 1 lakh. 5 lakhs plus 1 lakh हो गया 6 lakhs. And then 6, 6, 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Okay. तो this is not obvious. आप try करोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा that the minimum arrangement of votes for C is the only arrangement of votes for C, because you now have your total number of votes as 6,30,000. I tried to give minimum to each person. 1,06,000, 1,10,006, 1,20,006, 31,30,006, 1,40,006. Absolute bare minimum with 10,000 k gaps, it will be the minimum value with C, which turns out to be the total value with C. That's 6,30,000. So therefore the winning candidate gets for C 140, 3, 6. First runner up 130, 6. ठीक है ना, या ज़ीरो ज़्यादा तो नहीं हो गए, या ज़ीरो ज़्यादा. 1,30,006, 1,20,6. ठीक है. So this ends your second statement. Then comes the third statement. The winning candidate in constituency D polled 5% of valid votes more than that of the first runner-up. So if I put the total over here as T, if the total is T, then this value over here will be plus 0.05 T. Because the winning candidate in constituency D polled 5% of valid votes, 0.05 T more than the first runner-up. First runner-up का value दिया हुआ है हमें, ठीक है. So this is done, but D के बारे में कुछ बताया नहीं उन्होंने. So anyways, I have already completed whatever I could based upon the available information. तो अब एक एक करके let's try to solve whatever questions we immediately can. Question number 13. How many candidates who contested in constituency B lost their security deposit? सो बी के अंदर ये कितना परसेंटेज है? 48,750 divided by 325 1 2 3 into 100. When you use a calculator for this, it will turn out to be 15%. The winner is already scoring 15%. The winner is scoring 15% of the votes. That means all of the remaining people will be scoring less than 15%. If they are scoring less than 15%, it is less than equal to 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is how much? 1 by 6 is 16.6 bar percent. The winner himself is scoring less than 1 by 6, तो बाकी के सारे लोग तो score करेंगे ही less than 1 by 6. And question says that only the defeated candidates who do not secure 1 by 6 votes, they will lose their security deposit. So out of these 12 people, obviously the winner will not lose his deposit, but the other people will. The answer is 11. 11 is the right answer for question number 13. जो easy लगेगा ना वो हम करते जाएंगे. 11 is the right answer for question number 13. ठीक है. Next, what was the total number of valid votes polled in constituency D? तो constituency D के अंदर let's use the options only. Options के साथ चलते हैं. We'll go with the first option. 175,000 is the total number of votes assumed. 175. 175,000 is the total number of votes. And now I have to increase 37,500 by 5%. ठीक है. तो if I increase 37,500, let's remove this. I think it will be 46,250 plus 37501875 37 50 and 5%. It's not 5% of 37,250, it's 5% of the total. Plus, so ये आपका आ गया 70,500, that 8250. You get a total of 3745. 8250 है 8750. 5%. 10% is 70,500. 5% is 8750. You get 46,250. ठीक है. So this becomes 46,250 votes. This is gone. ये तो ठीक लग रहा है अभी तक. D से related what do we have? All the candidates who lost their security deposits while contesting for this constituency put together polled 35% of the votes. So let us verify this if this looks okay. All the candidates who lost their security deposit polled 35% of the votes. That means that the people who did not lose their security deposit polled 65% of the votes. People who did not lose. ठीक है. So what I need to calculate over here is the percentage values corresponding to these. ठीक है, ये कितना परसेंट है, ये कितना परसेंट है, ये कितना परसेंट है, एंड डज इट एड अप टू 65%, देन दैट विल मीन दैट माई ओरिजिनल अजम्पशन फॉर टोटल नंबर ऑफ वोट्स इज करेक्ट. समझ में आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है? अब इफ यू डोंट नो व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, लेट मी जस्ट calculate these percentage values first. You use a calculator and find out 30,000 is what percentage of 175,000. You will get 17.1/7%. If you calculate 37,500, you'll get 21.2/7%. 2/7? Let me calculate it. 21.3/7%. 21.3/7%, and we know that the winner is 5 percentage points more, so it will become 26.3/7%. ठीक है, and then add these three. ये total इनका sum कितना हो गया for these three? Okay, I'm just going to put this. Yeah, what is the total? 26, 46, 47, 57, 64 plus 3/7 plus 3/7 plus 1/7. It is 65%. Let me explain what I did here. Question said, what is the total number of valid votes in constituency D? I had no idea about it, so I went ahead with the options and very liberally used my calculator. A option 175,000. With 175,000, I calculated these the value over here. ये कितना परसेंटेज था, तो ये कितना परसेंटेज आएगा, 5% कर दिया था basically to get 46,350. I calculated this sum, it turned out to be 65%. What is the significance of 65%? The third runner up has scored 10%. इसने तो अपना डिपॉजिट पक्का खो दिया, ठीक है. But these top three did not lose their deposit because they are all more than 1/6. ठीक है. So the three people who are not losing their deposit, उनका percentage कितना होना चाहिए? It says the candidates who lost their deposits polled 35%. So the candidates who did not lose their deposit will poll 65%. When I put together these percentage values, I got 65%. And therefore, A part is the right answer for question number 14. So now I will remove this part. So this is the total value. Options use किए, mark कर दिया. 15th winning margin of a constituency is defined as the difference of votes polled by the winner and that of the first runner up. So A, B, C, D. Winner and first runner up का gap. Which of the following cannot be the list of constituencies in increasing order of winning margin? कि ये order तो हो ही नहीं सकता. तो A का gap कितना है? 275 and 95 is 180,000. B ka we don't know because we don't know who is the second person. C ka we know the gap is 10,000 votes. And D ka we know the gap is how much? 5%, that is 8750. So one thing is for sure, that when you are writing about increasing order of winning margin, we don't know the margin for B, but we know the margin for the other three, no? बाकी तीन का तो पता है. तो in increasing order it will be D, C, A, B कहीं पे भी आ सकता है. As far as we can comment at this point, मतलब B कहीं होगा, but बाकी तीनों का order should be DCA. So search DCA, 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 CDA. CDA is not possible in increasing order. Therefore, D part is the right answer for question number 15. D part becomes the right answer. ठीक है. 16th, what is the percentage of votes polled in total by all the candidates who lost their deposits while contesting for constituency A? constituency A के ये जो तीनों वैल्यूज हैं, इनकी परसेंटेज वैल्यूज क्या हैं? And is any of them losing deposit? Is any of them losing deposit? That we can check from the second runner up. So second runner up का percentage कितना है? 85,000 upon 5 lakh. 85 upon 5 is how much? 17. This is 17%. This guy is 17%. He is not losing deposit. He is not losing deposit. ठीक है? So now listen very very carefully. इन तीनों का सम कितना है? These three people are not losing deposit. इन तीनों का सम कितना है? 275, that's 280, 370, 455,000. 455,000. ठीक है? Out of 5 lakhs. 455,000 out of 5 lakhs. 3, 4, 5 is how much percentage? It is 91%. Please enjoy the music in the background. Oh, that was short. Okay, now यहाँ पे अब क्या हुआ है? That the top 3 candidates have secured 91%. बाकी candidates total how much have they secured? 9%. And they are losing their deposit. Or everybody else who is totaling 9%, उनका 1/6 से तो कम ही होगा ना सबका, जब totally 9% है, right? So these top 3 are scoring 91% in total. बाकी candidates जितने भी हैं, 7 candidates, they will score 9% and each of them will be losing their security deposit. So the people who are losing their security deposit, what is the percentage of votes polled? It's 9%. If you didn't understand, फिर से बताता हूँ. These 3 people are not losing their deposit because all of them are scoring more than 1/6. These 3 people ka sum is 91%. Remaining candidates is 9%. Each of them is less than 1/6. Each of them is losing their deposit. So therefore unka share is 9%. Done. 17th, what best can be concluded about winning candidate from constituency C? Constituency C ka winner is 1,40,006. B part is the right answer. B part is the right answer over here. For all the 4 constituencies, time consuming question, what was the approximate number of votes polled by all the candidates who lost their security deposit as a percentage of total votes? Candidates who lost their security deposit as a percentage of total votes. Let me make some space over here. Okay, who lost their deposit? इन लोगों को छोड़ के बाकी लोग. This was, we just saw 455,000. यहाँ दिखाया था अभी पिछले वाले में 455,000, बाकी बचा 45,000. Plus, in constituency B, what had happened? Except the winning candidate, everybody is losing their deposit. except winner, because this value was itself 15%. If the winner is 15%, तो बाकी सब तो 15 से कम ही होंगे. So 3,25,000 minus 48,750 is how much? ठीक है. The other people are losing their deposit, plus C में nobody is losing their deposit, plus D में these top 3 people are not losing, but the remaining 35% of 1,75,000 are losing their deposit. ठीक है. ये टोटल आ गया आपका people who are losing their deposit divided by total valid votes. That's 5 lakh, and we have to basically add these four. 5 lakh, 8 lakh, 14 lakh, 15 lakh 75,000, and plus 25,000 is 16 lakh, 16 lakh 30. 16 lakh 30. People who lost their deposit divided by total into 100. I think this is okay, and this should be giving us 23.91%. When you do this entire calculation, you will get 23.91%, and D part will be your right answer for question number 18.